Back here at home, we are following late developments out of the Supreme Court tonight related to President Trump's deportation efforts. In a brief, unsigned order, the court clearing the way for the Trump administration to swiftly deport migrants to countries where they have no previous ties, known as third countries. Previously, a lower court ruled that migrants should have a, quote, meaningful opportunity to bring claims that they would be at risk of torture, persecution, or death if sent to these third countries. The ruling immediately applies to a group of men the administration seeks to send to South Sudan. All three liberal justices dissented, calling the ruling an abuse of the court's power. The majority did not provide explanation for its ruling.
Hi, family. African Osorico here, back at you with another video. And I hope all is doing well on this nice afternoon. I hope you are getting your breath work in and just living your lives, Black family, and being as happy as possible during these times, because we don't have any reason to be dealing with anxiety and all those other disorders that, this Caucasian man's lifestyle here in America will cause you. We have to let all of this roll off our chest and just live the best life that we can. So today I'm going to do a video about how the Trump administration is sending um, are doing third country deportations, and this was solidified by SCOTUS, the SCOTUS decision to say, yeah, they can keep doing it. So I'm going to be reading a little bit from an article from the NBC News. Okay, and it says Trump administration restarts third country deportations with flight to Eswatini. Okay. The Department of Homeland Security resumed third country deportation flights Tuesday by sending 5 immigrant detainees, all from different countries, to the small nation of Eswatini in southern Africa. The 5 men from Vietnam, Laos, Jamaica, Cuba, and Yemen have criminal backgrounds ranging from murder to sexual assault, according to a social media post by DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin. This flight took individuals so uniquely barbaric that their home countries refused to take them back, McLaughlin wrote. It's not clear if the men are in law enforcement custody in Eswatini, McLaughlin told NBC News. That's up to Eswatini. The landlocked country is located between South Africa and Mozambique and occupies an area slightly smaller than New Jersey. In a statement, the Eswatini government said that the 5 detainees are being held in a local prison and that it is arranging to send them back to their countries of origin, hopefully if they'll take them. Local media has reported that an Eswatini women's rights organization expressed shock that President Donald Trump deports and dumps 4 convicted murderers and rapists in the tiny southern African kingdom. I'm going to stop there, family. It does go on a little bit further to discuss this. So, this is my issue here. any African country that are accepting these criminals, I want you to know it's a big mistake. First of all, America could have kept those detainees if they had committed these kind of heinous crimes. Why were are they not in prison in the prison system in America? And then upon the end of their prison system, them being deported to their home countries, okay, and or another country. I don't know, but why are they deporting them right now at this point? That's number one. Number two, if it's not careful, if the African countries are not careful, they're going to have an issue as Pakistan has right now with Israel. Yeah, see that happened because of Rockefellers, and they planted those people in that country where none of them really belonged. Okay, because they're none of them are the true Israelites, but I'm saying none of them belong there, and it has caused over 70 years of issues for both sides. And you have to be really careful planting these kinds of people. And exactly, I mean, as the women's group said, why would you deport rapists if they are rapists and murderers? After they serve their time, they should go back to their country. They should not be allowed to do third party deportations to other people's countries to put them at risk. As I said, this really plants a huge risk for the citizens and residents of these small African countries where this is occurring in. Because I can guarantee you, in about 20 or 25 years, if that long, and I really don't think it's going to be that long, there's going to be issues with these them transplanting these people into these other countries. I wouldn't allow it. I really wish that the African nations would band together and stop allowing themselves to be bullied like this by the West, especially in leading the United States. I think that they should really rethink their strategy on deportation or the deportation process. Because if you have people that are here in the United States that are guilty of crimes, committing heinous, crimes, not then, theft or something like that. These people are committing murder and rape and things like that. Why would you transplant them into a small country that, I mean, God forbid. So I see this is going to be occurring more and more. I believe that the United States will continue to do this, especially since now that SCOTUS is on board with them doing this. But I think it is a large risk for the African countries. So, family, let's chop it up in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Uh, Please like, share, and please subscribe if you're not. We would love to have you as a subscriber. We love our people. We are one big family, you know, and, let's discuss. I mean, I think this is not the appropriate uh, process that should be taking place. And I think that it's going to cause serious problems and drawbacks in the possibly in the near future for a lot of these countries that are accepting these people. Because all of this will affect their environment. As far as social, economic, and other things, it's going to really take a toll on these countries if this is continuously done and at a high at a high process where they're just sending droves of people to these third country uh, recipients to take these people in to their country. I don't think it's a great idea. But let me know what you think, and I thank you so much for joining us. Have a blessed one. Family, take care, stay up, and be peace. Bye bye.